Good morning and welcome to Vlogmas Day 6. I'm sorry, did I wake you up? Good morning again and happy Sunday. And guess what? The bottom half of the pre-lit tree stopped lighting. Like, duh, Elisha. Why did I not predict that all the lights would go out on the tree around the same time? The same thing actually happened with my car about 5 years ago. One of the headlights burnt out, got it replaced, and then was driving with my sister telling her how the headlight had got burnt out, and we got pulled over because the other headlight was burnt out. It makes sense. Lights that come on and off together will probably have the same sort of lifespan, so I looked for more lights at Meijer. They did not have any more white lights on a green cord, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. When I'm sitting on my couch, I actually only see the top 2/3 of the Christmas tree. So if I was sitting on my couch filming, you wouldn't even see that the bottom third of the tree is missing the white lights. Maybe I'll try to adjust the white lights to cover the whole tree. I don't know. Not gonna worry about it today. Today, I am declaring stay-at-home Sunday. It is 100% chance of snow today, and it was just kind of starting to flurry before I sat down here. It's like 10 a.m. right now. I've been sitting up here editing all morning, so I decided today's Vlogmas would just be like what I eat in a day and what I'm kind of doing sitting around home on a Sunday. So my plans for today are eating and editing. And I think that's about it. If you saw Vlogmas Day 5, you know I spent hours yesterday doing my hair and it didn't turn out exactly like I wanted it. So I don't know, I'm really feeling like I just want to have a lazy day and not have to worry about accomplishing too much. I do plan to take a shower and get dressed this morning, but I think first I'm gonna cut up my potatoes for breakfast and get those in the oven because those usually take at least 30 minutes depending on how big I cut my potato chunks. So I'm gonna put the potatoes in the oven, take a real quick shower, get dressed, and then it should be time to show you what I'm having for breakfast. So if you've been watching me on YouTube, you know I follow Dr. McDougall's maximum weight loss program or the starch solution. Today is going to be kind of one of those in-between days where I'm going to mostly have like 50-50 plates, but I do have a couple things on the menu that are starch solution and I wouldn't really eat if I was strictly following maximum weight loss today. One of those things is tofu and the other one is a dip that I picked up at Kroger that is nut-based that I am so excited to try. I have heard good reviews about it. So I am getting hungry and I'm ready to get dressed, get motivated for the day, get this video uploaded for day 5. So I am going to go get my potatoes in the oven, get myself showered and dressed, and I will be back to show you my breakfast. Good morning again. It is time to put together my breakfast. Here's my potatoes that I diced up and cooked in the oven for about 40 minutes. I haven't had potatoes like this in forever. It sounded so good. Not sure I'm going to be able to eat all these. I'm doing a 50-50 plate for breakfast, so there's my broccoli. I was specifically craving these potatoes for breakfast because of how I want to dress them up with mustard, ketchup, relish, and onion. Okay, seriously, how good does this look? So that's my breakfast. Gonna eat this and work on getting my Vlogmas Day 5 video up on YouTube, and I will see you back around lunchtime. You're so cute. Can I pick you up? Ted doesn't really like being picked up very much. Definitely don't pick him up when he's in a bad mood. You look so cute. Aww. Okay, I'll put you down. Good afternoon. It is now lunchtime, and for lunch today I'm going to have a chickpea of the sea, make a big salad with some romaine, some cucumber, some tomato. I think that's all the vegetables I have on hand. And then I'm going to cut up some corn tortillas, crisp those up in the oven, and have those with some dip. This is the dip I picked up at Kroger. It was on clearance, half price, and here is the ingredients. So this is oil-free, but it does have almonds and almond butter in it. I've never had it, but I've heard good things about it, so I'm hoping this is good. So I'm going to slice up 2 corn tortillas to make tortilla chips, and then have that on the side with my salad. So there's my salad. My tortilla chips still have just a couple minutes. I was also thinking that mustard might be good on this salad. I think I'm gonna try a tiny little bit of mustard just on a tiny little side. That was a tiny bit more than a tiny bit. So let's try the mustard. As I expected, that's really good. I'm gonna have some more mustard. And there's my chips. That was 7 minutes at 400 degrees. I definitely like the mustard on top of the chickpea of the sea, but I don't know if I'd add it like right into the mixture. Maybe next time I make it, I'll try just a little bit. I wouldn't want it to be too mustardy, but very good. Now let's try this dip with one of my chips. Oh, it's a little more watery than I expected it. I have tried another flavor of this Kroger brand, Simple Truth plant-based cauliflower dips. It was the tzatziki flavor. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. But that like Greek dill dip, I actually ate that on a chickpea of the sea sandwich. It was very good. And I've heard this one is the best one, so. This is really good. I'm really happy I bought 2 of them. There's the lid without the clearance sticker on it. Definitely recommend. This is very good. So I'm gonna have my salad and my chips and dip, and that's my lunch. And who has been waiting patiently for their meal while I filmed? I only heard like 3 meows the whole time. Is it? Is it time? Is it time for food? Is it time for food? I swear that was yeah. Tad, give me a head bump. Where's my head? Yeah, it's my boy. Oh, love those head bumps. It's snack time for me, but somebody thinks it's snack time for them. You guys are the best. My 2 little beggars. Always hungry. Consider this your warning. This stuff is very delicious and very addictive. I have been thinking about having a snack of it basically since I finished my lunch. Aww. So that's what I'm doing right now. I just cut up some more corn tortillas and put those in the oven. So I'm going to have the chips and queso for a little snack right now, and I'm going to get my tofu marinating that I'm going to put in the air fryer for dinner. So I already have the tofu pressed in my tofu press. So I find it easiest to cut and marinate my tofu right here in the tofu press, and I will show you how I do it. So this basket lifts right out, and I need to make one cut of the tofu while it's standing up. And then I'm going to put that back in the basket, and then I can do the rest of this while it's there in the basket. Once I have the cubes cut like that, I can just put it right back in there and add my marinade. I've been using this like teriyaki soy sauce stuff. There's my chips. My chips just got done. As soon as these come out of the oven and they're the crispiness I like them, I take them off the tray or they will keep cooking. I feel like this is an easy technique to get the tofu marinated because that soy sauce stuff kind of dribbles into all these cracks. So I'm gonna put this back in the fridge, probably hour and a half before I'm ready to cook some of that for my dinner. So for now, I'm gonna go snack this and I'll see you at dinner time. So I turn on the camera and they quiet right down. They have been chirping at me for an hour. I thought we agreed we would eat dinner at the same time, like a little family. I'm not hungry for dinner yet. Can you wait a little bit longer? I don't know how they know that it's been an hour. Are you coming here to beg? Is it time for food? Is it time for food? Is it time for food? Are you guys so happy you got your dinner? Hello again, it's time for dinner and I'm going to cook some of this tofu in my air fryer. So I'm going to take the top half layer of cubes. So I might add a little bit more marinade to the bottom layer of cubes because you can see they didn't get a ton. But because of the drainage basket here, there's actually just a teeny bit there that I can. So this I'm going to put in the air fryer for 15 minutes at 370. So I'll be back to put my dinner together in about 15 minutes. Can you see the indentation in my couch? This is where I have been hanging out for almost 12 hours straight. What did I say I was going to call today? Stay inside Sunday or stay at home Sunday. All I was gonna do was eat and edit. Mission accomplished. Way to check off that to-do list. Time to put together my dinner plate. This is a stir fry I made a few days ago with kale, pepper, onions, and edamame. Some more steamed broccoli because it's my fave. And the tofu from the air fryer. Vegan Master Chef. This is the texture I like on my tofu. It's still crispy on the outside, but it'll still be a little soft on the inside. I do like the technique where you press your tofu, then freeze it, and then unthaw it and cook it. I think that gives it a good texture. But I also think that just cooking it with this size of pieces in the air fryer gives it a texture I like. I don't like it when tofu is too mushy. So I'm gonna add a little more sauce to this and call it dinner. Sriracha, of course. And then I'm gonna do a little bit more of this teriyaki sauce. Oops. And that's dinner. Good evening. We have officially moved from the work side of the couch to the relaxing side of the couch, and I'm about ready to take out my contacts and lay down here and watch a little TV for the next hour or so. The snow outside went from snow to sleet to rain, and it's still raining, so it was a really good day to stay inside and just get some work done and relax a little. And I'm pretty sure I'm done eating for the day because that dinner was quite filling and delicious. I do have like a third of a pint container of blueberries left over from last night. So if I feel like snacking anything, I'm sure that's what I'll be grabbing out of the fridge, but I doubt it. I feel like I'm ready to get ready for bed. Actually, maybe I'll brush my teeth and make a cup of mint tea. Mint tea sounds really good. So thank you for joining me for Vlogmas Day 6, and I'll see you back tomorrow for Day 7. Be well.